Hello and welcome back with yours indeed, Magnus Hellfire. Now today is going to be the second video of the hardware thing. I wasn't actually planning on doing the second one this soon because I wasn't actually planning on getting any new hardware or anything, mainly for money reasons, but rather annoyingly my keyboard died. The one I had, it was only a crappy little office type one anyway that I got with an old pre-built years ago. But basically, while it still plugs in and works somewhat, some of the keys double press, some of the keys just aren't working, and just generally not quite sure why when they were working the night before, but whatever. But as luck would have it, me and Dan actually went in the game jam last weekend, and we actually won and got a 10 quid Amazon voucher. So I went on and found a cheap keyboard. I was going to just originally get another 10 quid office one, but then I found a fairly nice looking one with good reviews for 14 quid with a backlit LED keyboard, which I was not expecting for getting in that price range. So I'm not expecting it to be brilliant. It's probably not great LEDs or anything, but apparently it's a pretty good keyboard. So I thought I'd do a bit of an unboxing and then after I've used it a few times, maybe give like, not so well, kind of review, but to see how it works and what I think. So I literally just got it today. I haven't opened it yet. I actually got it earlier, but I had other stuff to do like lectures and so on. So this is literally going to be the first time I've seen it. Now I can't remember what model it is. You'll have to give me a second. It was some weird one that I've not heard of before, but we'll find out. There we go. Get rid of the Amazon packaging. So here we go. Ah yes, it's the real internet idea. Wow. 3-colour LED backlit multimedia gaming keyboard. Now the box itself should kind of give an idea of the kind of price range I was looking at. But realistically, I didn't really have a lot of money to play with. Like I said, I wasn't wanting to buy any new stuff. I was hoping, I do want new keyboard and mice, and I would like to get good ones, but at the moment I just don't have the money. I literally only bought this because, like I said, my old one died, and this one that I'm using here is an old grotty one that works perfectly fine, but it's mushy, it's not very nice, and it's dirty as hell, and it's just generally not that great. So anyway, moving back to this one, so I don't really know much about keyboards other than the fact that they plug in and they've now got like, you can get really fancy ones with macro keys and backlit LEDs and things like that. But anyway, so let's just see what it looks like when we actually open this thing, shall we? So throw that away, don't need that. Get the knife back out. So let's see what first impression of this is. No, I guarantee you I'll be like, oh, this looks great and everything, when realistically to a lot of people it might not look that good. But I've never actually used, I've only ever used like cheap keyboards, cheap mice and things like that. So to me it's going to be nice, like short of it being stupidly colour schemed, which it wasn't, or at least it didn't look like it. It was a bit of a rushed build and whoo, that actually doesn't look too bad. Get rid of that, don't need that. Get rid of that, don't need that. I'll tidy them up later. Get rid of this nice plastic covering, get rid of that. Okay, so cable, decent length. And so there we go, there it is. Now at first, when I was looking, it was a kit. So right, I do not want USB. I want USB. I'm not going back to old PS2. I wanted USB, but I didn't want like American layout or anything. And yeah, my only real requirements were that it was British and it was decent budget and preferably good reviews. I don't want something that was going to break or people said wasn't worth it or anything. But this was pretty good reviews. I'll put a link in the Amazon page to it. But yeah. So how does it actually feel on that? Well, like I said, I'm no reviewer, I don't know a lot about keyboards, but it feels pretty nice. Like, the bottom feels a little bit cheap, but in terms of like, other than that, for 14 quid, it doesn't feel too bad. It's not too heavy, and the keys feel pretty good, but I have no clue what the LED light up is going to be like until I plug it in. So now I'll probably save that bit for showing you lot at or after I've tried it. So I'm going to leave it for a week, 2 weeks, see how I go with it, see how I feel for it, and give it a go. Now I know I said it's a gaming keyboard and that's what it says. I don't know what defines a gaming keyboard and what defines an office one, other than maybe like LED lighting or whatever. So I am going to end up using it for 24/7, so that means it does going to be more than just gaming. It'll be used for uni work, so like programming, other game development. It will be used for video editing, things like that. But overall, I'm actually quite excited and looks pretty good. So for now, I'm going to leave this here. I will get back to you in however long it is. I'll put like some text, or I'll say at the next point to say when, and I will let you know how it goes. So see you in a few seconds. Or you'll see me in a few seconds, I'll see you in a few weeks. Okay, and I am back. Now, it has been about a week and a half since I first got the keyboard. I unboxed it, which you've just seen. So I've had a week and a half or so to kind of get used to it, see how it is, and try it out. I've got to say, I actually love this keyboard. Like I said in the last video, I don't know if there's other keyboards out there that are better at this price range or whatever, but quite frankly, I can't see it, being that a lot of keyboards, if you want good ones, can be upwards of 40-50 quid and more, and this one only cost me £14. Rather annoyingly, it is currently on for £12 on Amazon. I will put the link in the description, but I should point out that the RRP is actually 20 quid. Now, I've got to say, performance-wise for this keyboard, I have loved using it. It has been brilliant for gaming. It has been much more tactile, it's been much nicer to use. The keys have been much more, they've just felt a lot more responsive, and I've actually noticed a slight improvement in my gaming performance, which I completely wouldn't have called. I mean, that's not to say much, because I still suck at a lot of FPSs, and that's going to take more than a better keyboard to improve that. But I have noticed a slight improvement. It's been much nicer to type on, it's been much nicer to code with, it's been much nicer to just the general experience. Again, when I first realised I had to get a new keyboard, I thought for the 10-15 quid price range, I'd be getting a shitty little office one, which I would have been quite happy with. However, after trying this one, I don't think I could really go back to it. Now, like I said last time, it's the Rii RK100. It does have a few different colour modes, well, 3 colour modes, purple, red and blue. I was a little bit surprised at the purple. I would have thought it would be green for RGB, but no, I'm not going to complain. I prefer the purple anyway. It does also have a nice little strobe effect, which you'll see in the B-roll that Daniel Dennis kindly helped me out. Daniel happily helped me with. I'll put a link to his Twitch for that. So, in terms of would I recommend this keyboard, I would honestly say yes. I'm going to stop that strobing because this is annoying me. While my review won't exactly carry a lot of weight, I know, because I'm a bit of a random guy, doesn't have a lot of subs, I've not really done reviews before, I would say yes, because it is a very cheap keyboard. Even at its RRP of 20 quid, yes, like I said, you could possibly get better. I am not very knowledgeable when it comes to peripherals, but for 20 quid, it's very tactile, it feels pretty good, it feels pretty solid, it's very responsive, and it looks pretty nice. It's not the nicest looking keyboard, however, unless you want to spend up, like I said earlier, 40-50 quid and more to get a really nice keyboard. This is quite a nice, cheaper backlit keyboard. Even if the backlighting's only like an all-in-one, it doesn't have different regions or specific keys or anything, even if it's only got 3 different colours and can only strobe between them slightly, it's still, for its price, even at its full price of its RRP at 20 quid, I would happily buy it. I wouldn't pay more for it, because at that point you could probably get something better, and if it gets up to 20 quid, maybe have a quick look just to see if you can get something else. But if you get it on sale like I did at 14 or even 12 like it is at the moment, mildly annoying, I would honestly say it's a great keyboard. I would fully recommend it. Like I said, great gaming experience, very cheap. I wasn't even going to get a new keyboard. I was going to stick with a second really crappy old gross keyboard I had. The only reason I could really afford it is because I won 10 quid at the Game Jam. So yeah, like I said, I couldn't be happier with this in terms of keyboard. It's done a great job. I'm sure it will continue to do a great job, and I will definitely be leaving a positive review on Amazon for this. So again, thank you to Dan for helping me out with the B-roll. Again, link to Twitch for his channel, and then I will also put a link to Amazon for this keyboard for anyone who's interested. I will leave a positive review, and that is all for the keyboard. Now, this series is going to take a bit of a break. I actually wasn't planning on doing a second video this soon, mainly because of, well, cost reasons, but like I said, I managed to get away with that one, and I did need a new keyboard. So the next one, I don't know when it will happen. It depends when I can get some stuff sorted out. But the next upgrade is likely to be, I am in desperate need for an SSD for this thing. All the processor and motherboard and RAM and everything all work beautifully. I could do a bit more RAM and new graphics card, but SSD is the most important one. The boot up times can be anywhere up to 10 minutes sometimes, and it's absolutely grueling sitting and waiting for my editor to load up because of how slow my hard drive is. It's just unbelievably slow. So yeah, anyway, that will hopefully be the next one, but that depends what's going on at the time and also what happens when and so on. So I'm not going to make any promises because I don't know. But yes, that is all for this review, like I said. So just quick conclusion, I know I moved on to something else. If you can get it for about 15 quid or less, pick it up. Brilliant keyboard. 15 to 20, still a brilliant keyboard, well worth it, but I don't know if you'll be able to get something else that's better for the same price. Above 20, definitely have a look. Like I said, I don't know of any off the top of my head. I don't know much about peripherals. It's still worth it for 20, but if it got to like 25 or above, I wouldn't be so sure. Mainly just because nothing against keyboard, but you may be able to get better elsewhere for that price. But anyway, that wraps up this review of the Rii RK100 3-colour LED backlit keyboard. And like I said, links for all the things aforementioned will be in the description. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hellfire out.